I'd see him sitting on that couch all day long, just staring at that Hollywood hogwash.
Our favorite show was Hollywood Hogwash.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Hollywood Hogwash. I'm Andrew Pisano along with Aaron Rosa. What's going on, everybody?
We're here without a movie to review because we're in that dead zone of winter. There's nothing really big coming out.
Not really. No. And even if the stuff that is coming out isn't worth reviewing.
Yeah, there's some little, cult movies here and there, but I don't think we have a big one for a while.
No, definitely not. Probably not until May, I would think.
April at best.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Because, I think it was last week's podcast, I saw the new Dracula movie, but again, that wasn't like this big thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know anyone else that has seen that movie, so.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to review some of these smaller movies.
For sure.
It's tough to know who all's going to be into it.
Absolutely. But we do have a lot to talk about. We've got some new trailers that have come out and also some projects that could be exciting if done well, but I'm definitely worried about a couple of them.
Yeah, we might have some differing opinions today. We'll see.
Yeah, very much so. But before we get to all that, just want to thank a new patron. Thank you to AJB. Thank you very much for your subscription. Go to patreon.com/Hollywood Hogwash. You get the main show ad-free and before everyone else. We've also got over 100 bonus podcasts. That includes brackets and now game shows because we just dropped that last week. KJ, who's done his KJ quiz game show for What's Wrong with Wrestling a couple times. Well, now we did one for Hollywood Hogwash, and it was a blast. It was me, Joe, and Aaron, and we had a lot of fun doing it. So,
yeah, he did a great job.
Yeah, we got to do another one of those. So go check it out, patreon.com/Hollywood Hogwash. All right, let's get right into it. Let's get to the news and rumors. So another trailer dropped for Mandalorian and Grogu.
Sure did.
We spoke about the Super Bowl one last week and how weird it was. It felt like a Coors commercial and they didn't really show much. So now we have our first full 2-minute trailer, Mandalorian and Grogu. And I'm still very confused as to what I saw.
Well, I'll say this. Before this trailer, going just off season 3 of the show, going off what we had been hearing about this movie, I would say my erectness level was less than 50%.
Oh, very flaccid.
I was very cautious.
Yeah.
I'm back up to the hard end of the spectrum for this. It was a good trailer. We saw big giant monsters. What was so fun about the show the first 2 seasons? There was giant monsters of the week that he had to fight. We see monsters in the trailer.
Right.
And we don't just see the fucking mask and Pedro doing voice work. Pedro's face is in this thing. So So I'm
for at least one scene.
I'm marking out a little bit.
All right, you need to take it easy.
All right.
I need to bring you back down to reality a bit, I feel.
I'm back in.
This is why, I'm your best friend, because you were like, oh, I'm excited about something. I'm like, well, don't be. You're going to be disappointed. I know this.
It's going to suck. Don't have joy.
Don't forget about reality.
Don't be happy.
Okay, fine. There's a lot of monsters. We got Jabba the Hutt. We got Who Are You Hutt. We got a lot of Hutts.
We got Sigourney Weaver.
We got Sigourney Weaver.
Yep.
We've got Martin Scorsese as a random alien.
We do.
Voicing a random alien.
Do.
And he's playing Martin Scorsese as an alien.
Yes. Hey, I'm an alien.
I don't understand.
What
are you doing? How you doing? Oh, it's just like, what? It was so fucking odd.
Yeah.
So weird. There's also a baby Greedo. So we'll see if baby Han shoots it. That'll be fun.
Did Scorsese just get infected with the De Niro thing where he just doesn't give a fuck anymore?
I think so.
He's just like, I'm an old man. Fuck it.
Someone said, I think his granddaughter's just making him do all this shit.
Yeah.
Because, you know how, she did TikToks with him and it's so weird?
Yeah.
Just like an 80-year-old man doing blind ranks.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, we can't do this. That's where it's like, can I be 80 and I'm like we're still, shitting on wrestling? Because what's it going to be like when we're 80? I mean, good God.
We're going to have 60 and 70-year-old listeners.
Yeah. Or we're going to be like, I don't think this wrestling's for us anymore. It's like, well, we said that 40 years ago. I don't know.
I don't like the clone tag teams. This doesn't work for me.
But yeah, it looks like the villain's going to be this Embo guy who is in Clone Wars. I didn't watch Clone Wars, so I don't really know anything about him. Apparently, he's another bounty hunter.
Yeah, I'm a Star Wars nerd, but once you start getting into the extended universe stuff, my knowledge slips a little.
You never watched Clone Wars?
No.
Even with like everyone saying it's awesome.
It's been on my to-do list to check it out, but there's so many multi-season shows on my to-do list. It's hard to get to them all.
And it's one of those shows where it's like each season is like really long, right?
I don't know. I haven't looked that deeply into it yet.
The Clone Wars series, 2008 to 2020. What the fuck? There's that many seasons? Oh, there's 7 seasons. I guess it's just all spread out. Yeah, like each season is 22 episodes.
Holy shit, yeah.
Because this was just like on TV back in the day.
I think that's what happened for me was it ran so long, it eventually moved into the category of, well, I'm just never going to get to this. Like,
right.
Supernatural is one of those. I always heard it was amazing. I really wanted to watch it. And then it got to the point where it's like, okay, well, now it's 15 seasons and I'm never going to have time to watch 15 seasons of a show.
That's wild. So season 6 was in 2014. And then the final season 7, was 2020. Came out in 2020. Like, I wonder what happened. Why the long break?
Crazy.
In between seasons. I don't know. But yeah, that's a lot of episodes. Like, we're just not used to shows that are 22 episodes anymore, because that's all just like, basic television now, where it's like, oh, Friends, of course, is 22 episodes, like, because of course it's just a sitcom.
Yeah, that model just doesn't really work anymore. Because, I mean, all of the biggest shows that exist right now, they're all streaming. There's no network or cable, like straight cable network shows that are that successful anymore.
It's like Loki is 6 episodes and it cost us $300 million. So it's like, what the fuck? It's like, what? Like, remember when they said She-Hulk cost like, it was like over $100 million. It was like, for this piece of shit, you could have just taken a shit and thrown it out the door and you would have saved more money.
There's just so much CG that everything is just insane expensive.
It's wild. And again, going back to like how CGI looks so much better 15 years ago. And I guess that's just because there was less movies and TV shows being made, because there weren't like a billion streaming services. There wasn't like 50 shows coming out on the same day. So like you had the best CG people working on these few projects. And now you have like some guy that's like, I mean, I guess I'll give it a try. And it's like, sure, you can do the Black Widow movie. And it's just like, oh, that didn't look very good.
Yeah. Still, I think the only thing that continues to get better is video games.
Yeah.
That's the one thing we can trust. God, some of the shit we've been seeing from GTA 6.
Right.
Things that have been leaked. Oh, my God.
That's the only problem is like, now it just takes 10 years for these fucking games to come out.
Yeah.
Which is like, okay, I know a lot of people hate AI, and granted, sure, like that's a scary thing, but like one thing AI could do is just help us get these movies and video games out sooner. Did you see the fucking AI thing of it was Hulk versus Wolverine? So remember in Deadpool and Wolverine where Hulk's like in it for a second, right? Like you don't even really see him completely. Well, someone was like, look, AI actually made a fight scene between Hugh Jackman's Wolverine versus the Hulk, and it actually like looked pretty good.
Yeah,
like,
I think I did see that.
It's not perfect yet, obviously, but like we talked about the Brad Pitt Tom Cruise fight scene where it was like, well, I mean, it looked just like them, like it looked pretty good.
Yeah, how
like we're this close to it looking perfect.
Like how in the next 5 years are we not going to get to a point where you can just go to AI and say, all right, make me a Grand Theft Auto game.
Yeah.
Let me fuck strippers.
Right.
Let me blow up cars.
Yeah.
And I want it to have the latest top level graphics.
Yeah.
Go.
And I want the main character to be Batman. Sure. Batman's fucking a stripper. No, like if you look at AI videos from January of 2025 to December of 2025, you would think 50 years had gone by.
Oh, it's fucking insane.
It's watching like the first Star Wars film, from the 70s to like Avengers Endgame. And it's like, wow, they made that leap in like less than a year.
Did you see the side-by-side of the Will Smith spaghetti thing?
Yeah.
Like the original one from like 3 years ago or something like that. And then a new one where it's like, that's fucking Will Smith eating spaghetti.
That's just him. That's just Fresh Prince enjoying some spaghetti.
Jesus.
No, it's wild. So if AI could do one thing, it could speed up the release of these fucking video games and movies and
like if there's just if there's just like one particular like VFX heavy scene that's going to take forever to render it and everything, maybe you just throw that at just the one scene.
Marvel has no excuse now for their graphics looking bad.
Yeah.
Like even if, we talked about Ant-Man Quantumania where it's just like your eyes hurt watching that film and the graphics are just so fucking bad. Like it looks like it was made 30 years ago or something. They have no excuse anymore.
And we're seeing movies with lower budgets than Marvel movies with better looking CG.
Right.
It's insane.
Yeah, that's true.
Absolutely insane.
So again, we'll see if Mandalorian Grogu, it comes out in May, I think, or June. When is it? Mandalorian and Grogu. May 22nd. So sooner than later. Do you think this will be a success? This is a hard one to predict. It has the baby character and all the kids love baby Grogu and all that.
I don't know that everybody hated season 3 as much as we did. I think because of Grogu and because the first 2 seasons did so well, I think it'll do well.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to lose money. I don't think it's going to be a failure.
Right. Rise of Skywalker made $1 billion. It won't make $1 billion.
No.
But what is a success? Like, I don't know. I don't know how much it costs either. 600-700,
would that be a success? I mean, factoring in the budget.
Let's see the budget. Let's see what the budget is estimated. Budget of $166 million. And then they always say like add another 100 to, promotion shit. Yeah, I mean, if it makes 700, I guess that would be a success. It's Star Wars. I mean, they're kind of counting on $1 billion though.
Yeah. How would it like I would think if it doesn't hit 700, they would be shocked and feeling really like, "Ooh, we fucked this up here."
There's a number where if it doesn't hit that number, that might be the last time we see Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yes.
Short of like them just making a nothing cartoon, like, well, it's just going to be a cartoon now.
Yeah.
And they're just going to get into some more wacky adventures.
Nothing's untouchable. Fuck, season 2 of Last of Us was so bad. They were originally going to do 4 seasons, and now they're like, nope, we're wrapping it up in 3. That's it.
Yeah, you're lucky. You're getting a third season.
You're lucky you're getting a third.
You fucked it up so much.
Oof.
Yeah,
Nothing's
Jesus.
untouchable.
No. We also got the synopsis of Spider-Man Brand New Day. It was released via a pre-order for the official art book.
Interesting.
Yeah. So the synopsis is 4 years have gone by since we last caught up with our friendly neighborhood hero. Peter Parker is no more, but Spider-Man is at the top of his game, keeping New York City safe. Things are going well for our anonymous hero until an unusual trail of crimes pulls him into a web of mystery larger than he's ever faced before. In order to take on what's ahead, Spider-Man not only needs to be at the top of his physical and mental game, but he must also be prepared to face the repercussions of his past. Yeah. So again, it's most likely going to be the Sinister Six. I don't know how it's not going to be the Sinister Six.
This is almost kind of a dick punch on the level of Infinity War, because you remember the 5 years later, and it's like, oh no.
Right.
So he went through. Everybody forgot him. He's completely alone. And he went through 4 years of that?
Right.
Fuck.
And they're also saying, like, people are like, wait, so we skipped his college years? It's like, yeah, I guess so, unfortunately.
Damn.
And it's like, granted, I've always wanted to finally see, like, adult Peter Parker, because we've never really seen that other than Tobey Maguire in No Way Home, but I don't really think that counts. He's in it for, like, 5 minutes.
Sure.
But it's like Tom Holland still looks like he's 16 years old. So you're going to tell me he's like, in his 20s now, which is fine, I guess. But it's just a little shocking they decided to skip his entire. I guess we'll find out if he even went to college.
Would we count Peter from the Spider-Verse movies?
I guess,
because
sure.
he was supporting. He wasn't really the lead of that.
True. Yeah. But he was just like I guess I'm just a dad now with Mary Jane. I don't know.
Right.
It's kind of weird, but yeah, I'm worried about this movie. I'm excited because we're going to have Punisher, Daredevil, Hulk is in it apparently. But we also have Sadie Sink, it seems even more likely that she's Jean Grey, which is confusing since Avengers Doomsday is going to have the X-Men and that Jean Grey is going to be in it. And I'm worried that they're doing too much for this movie.
Yeah, that's fair. That's definitely fair.
Like, I don't know, how does Jean Grey fit into the Spider-Man film? Maybe they'll do it and it'll be great. Maybe, but
because that's exactly what happened to Spider-Man 3. The Raimi one. They had too many villains. It was too much.
Yeah.
It was just kind of a mess.
Right. We'll see. I don't know. Yeah.
But I don't care because I'm going to show up with my Punisher boner.
Of course.
And as long as I get my little Frank scene, I'm good.
Right. There's also the storyline of MJ doesn't know who he is, and he's got, I don't like that part. I've mentioned this before, how I hate in movies where it's like they fall in love, they get together. We have to make a sequel. Okay, so they've broken up, and then the sequel is about they have to fall in love all over again, and it's like, oh, well, we made a third one. Well, we have to do it again now where they break up and fall in love, and it's like, fuck, man, that's just what we do every time.
What's going to be rough is if the movie ends up sucking, but we have Punisher in the War Machine armor. So I'm going to be coming out of that movie just popping, and you're going to be miserable, and we're going to fight.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Obviously, it comes out soonish, June or July. Definitely one of those months. Speaking of Spider-Man, The Hollywood Reporter broke the news that Sony is developing a Venom animated movie, and they've already hired Zach Lipovsky and Adam B. Stein to direct. These guys recently directed Final Destination Bloodlines, which was a big success. Of course, I didn't see it. I've only seen the first Final Destination 25 years ago, but something like that. But Tom Hardy is attached as a producer. No word yet if he's going to be voicing the character again or, doing anything but being a producer. The woman that wrote the 3 Venom movies is also attached as a producer. I think that's just because it's like, well, the other 3 were successful and not everyone hated them, so you guys could be producers. Why not? But I don't know. I don't have a lot of hope for this. I hope that Tom Hardy and the woman that wrote the Venom movies that really have nothing to do with this.
If Tom Hardy's attached producing,
yeah,
do you think he's going to be good with, like, let's do something else? Let's not just do my Venom in an animated movie because we've done that.
I hope so.
Because he's got to have some respect for himself, right? Like we've told this story. Let's do something else. I'll produce it because I'm Venom. But
yeah. Well, like when you're an actor in a franchise and it's successful, like that's kind of part of, it's like, well, I want to negotiate a new contract. And as part of the contract, I want a producer credit. And they're like, sure, you got it. That's why Robert Downey Jr. has like producer credits on the Avengers movies now.
Sure.
Like they don't really have to do anything. It's just, you get a producer credit now and part of the revenue, and all that. So yeah. Hopefully that's just what it is. I don't know. If you were telling me like the Spider-Verse people were making this, I would be excited.
Yeah.
I would be jumping off the wall for this. But because that's not the case, and you got the horror directors, it seems like it's going to be very horror focused. And you know what that means? Venom's going to be eating people. And you know how I feel about Venom eating people.
Yeah. That is a way... It shouldn't be, but it is a way to market the movie too. If you say, hey, we're making this animated movie and Tom Hardy is attached producing the thing, we know that means nothing. And he's not necessarily doing anything, but to the average moviegoer, oh, Tom Hardy had something to do with this. So that, like it or not, that is a way to market a movie.
I'm guessing it's going to be about Null, and I just don't fucking care about that shit. I'm sorry. Like, Venom is special because he's one of a kind, not because there's 1,000 Venoms, you know? They figured out a way to do that with Spider-Man, where it's like, okay, we all love Peter Parker, but Venom is just a symbiote. And when you have 1,000 symbiotes, one doesn't stand out. That's my problem with Venom. It's like, we had Venom, and then we had Carnage, and Carnage looked different enough, and he was a psychopath, and he wasn't the same as Venom, so it worked, you know? And then, you know, Carnage also had Scream and the other ones. It was like, all right. And then they went too far with it. And now there's just an infinite amount of symbiotes.
And I do hear you, but Null is a hell of a villain to just toss in the trash because you want Venom to be special. I do hear you. I mean, Venom should be special, but Null is a hell of a thing.
I know,
if done right, he could be awesome.
Sure. I did love the what the fuck was it called? Web of Shadows? That game was awesome on the PS3. Spider-Man Web of Shadows, where it was all about Venom just fucking symbioted the whole city of New York, which that is what happens. Yeah. That is what happens in the last Spider-Man game, Spider-Man 2. So they kind of just did it again. But both those are really good games, and even though it is Venom eating people and they're all eating people, like, I still enjoy it. So yes, it could be done. But again, Venom is still a Spider-Man villain, and he just got too popular, so then he had to become a hero. So I don't think I'll ever get the Venom story I want told. Yeah. Like in a film, you know?
No, because it's now become like common knowledge that Venom is this dummy that eats people. And he's not like the McFarlane Venom that you remember. That I don't think you're ever going to see that.
You can make such a good fucking movie based on the Maximum Carnage graphic novel. It's so fucking perfect. Venom hates Spider-Man. He wants to kill Spider-Man, but then Carnage comes along and he's like, well, fuck. All right, we got to team up, buddy. And it's fucking awesome. Yeah. They team up to beat Carnage.
If someone had the balls to do Venom that way, I think it would be, well, would it be a success though?
Yes, it's Spider-Man. Spider-Man would have to be in it to do Maximum Carnage. It's a Spider-Man story.
No, I mean just a Venom story, like not necessarily Maximum Carnage. like let's say it's 10 years down the road and we're doing a Venom reboot and we do it like the original McFarlane way. Like the Venom you want to see. Would that be a success though?
Yeah, but the original McFarlane he fucking fights Spider-Man. He teams up with Spider-Man. Like it's Spider-Man's in it.
Well, right. But I'm just saying he wasn't a dummy that ate people.
Right. No, of course I think that would work. But Spider-Man would have to be in it in some capacity.
Sure.
Like, okay, you managed to do a Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix where really it was just Taxi Driver meets King of Comedy and you just called him the Joker. It really wasn't about the Joker at all, but it still worked as a movie, so everyone loved it. But, you know, and you threw Bruce Wayne in there for a minute. It's fine. You know, like it was a really good movie, but I don't know that you could call it like a true Joker movie, you know? I don't know how you do that with Venom. They certainly tried with these past 3 movies, but animated, you can go in any direction you want. You know, that's why like X-Men 97 was so amazing. Because it's animation, like finally Disney and Marvel were like, fine, do whatever the fuck you want. These are for the X-Men cartoon, the X-Men fans, you know, from the cartoon in the 90s. So go do whatever you want. We heard why was it so successful? Because they let us do whatever the fuck we wanted, and look what we got.
We're never going to see the adamantium pulled out of Hugh.
Yeah.
But we got to see it in this.
Right.
And it was fucking great.
Yeah. And also, why do you think Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse were so fucking great? Because it was animation. So they were like, fine, do whatever the fuck you want. It's animation. It doesn't have to be canon. So whatever, do whatever you want. You can get away with anything. So maybe this will be good because it's animation. That being said, it still is Sony, and they've only gotten one thing right in the past 15 years, and that's the Spider-Verse movies. Like, that's it.
Well, I would argue the first Venom movie was at least fun. The 2 and 3, nah. But the first one, it wasn't amazing, but I at least enjoyed the first one.
Fair enough. I did not, but fair enough. I understand. Most people did. You know, I think a lot of people even like the second and third one. The third one's easily the worst, I think, but still.
Yeah.
All right, I've said enough. It's just this podcast started with Venom. It was like the first podcast we reviewed Venom 2, which was what was it called? Venom.
Was it Let There Be Carnage?
Let There Be Carnage. Yeah. Thank God they didn't call it Maximum Carnage, because that would even piss me off even more. It's like, are you going to call this Maximum Carnage?
You'd be dead. You would have dropped of a heart attack.
I would have taken some people with me first. Yes. Trust me.
Oh.
All right, so let's move on. So in an interview with Variety, Carl Urban teases the final season of The Boys, saying he basically says it'll be a bloodbath. Urban, who plays Billy Butcher in the show, said nobody is safe. And we have a dilemma here because season 5 premieres April 8th.
I saw that.
And we're already going to be doing Invincible and Daredevil.
Yeah.
So what the fuck do we do? I don't know what we do. Because I am more looking forward to this than Daredevil and Invincible.
We need someone that's really good at spreadsheets to help us figure this out.
Oh, fuck. Like, we could be done. I already did some of the math, if you want to call it math, but just looking at the calendar, it's like when Invincible ends like April 22nd, then we could do 2 a week for The Boys. We'll be behind, but we will be caught up for the season finale.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was saving this for my news, but since we're talking about it, yeah, Invincible drops March 18th, 3 episodes.
Yeah.
And then looks like 1 a week for another 5 weeks.
Right.
So that's
I'm just a little upset because I feel we'll have stuff spoiled, but I guess I just need to go on every social media and just do words that I can't see. Boys. It's like
that's probably a good thing to have anyways.
I don't want to see any boys on my timeline. They're like, good for you. Way to make a statement. You know? It just sucks because I really want to see The Boys. I don't want to be behind, but I don't know what the fuck to do. Maybe we'd be like, hey, Boys is here. We'll finish Invincible later. We'll come back to Invincible.
Yeah.
Because this being the final season and we know certain things have to happen, I don't want any of that.
Is it possible to just like pause on some of the other shows we're doing?
It's like, that's what I'm saying.
We'll come back and finish this season like in a couple months.
I feel like that would be acceptable.
For The Boys' final season?
For The Boys.
That's an exception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we might have to make an exception there.
Might have to do that.
Right. All right. That's a good idea. We'll see what the fans think. Let us know. Also, we got a trailer for Toy Story 5. Did you check this out?
I did.
The toys are being replaced again, this time by an iPad.
Yeah.
I mean, that's every movie. That's every movie now, you know?
Yeah. They should have stopped after 3. It's
right.
Literally every movie has been, we're getting replaced.
Yeah.
Kids don't play with toys anymore.
Right.
It's just now there's tablets. I don't know. It's
like tablets. Like was this movie made 15 years ago?
Yeah.
They're acting as if iPads just came out.
Yeah.
What year is it in Toy Story 5?
It's oddly timed. I mean, you could have made this movie years ago and maybe it would have been a little more.
Yeah.
What's the
timely?
word? Yeah.
Relevant?
Yeah.
I don't know. And Woody's balding, so we have that joke. Oh, he's balding.
Wasn't it Tarantino that said like Toy Story 3 was the perfect ending?
Yeah.
Fuck Toy Story 4.
He said I'll never watch any other. He's like I'm never watching Toy Story 4. I'll never watch any future Toy Story movies.
And what's funny, I don't think I watched 4 either. I think I stopped at 3.
You want to know an even funnier thing? I saw Toy Story 1. I was 10. I saw Toy Story 2. Skipped Toy Story 3. And then I saw Toy Story 4.
No, 3 was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
It was emotional.
I know people get upset when I say this, but I'm sorry. I just don't really care about kids' movies unless they're about Spider-Man. I just don't really care about kids' movies anymore. Like I still see them because I still have kids and my wife loves kids' movies. So like I'll still see them and I'll enjoy them. Like we talked about Wild Robot, which I think came out in 2024. That was actually really fucking good. So, but I don't think I'll ever go out of my way to just watch a random kids movie. It'll have to be someone wants to see it and I'll go see it. And I could enjoy it, but I just don't care enough.
It depends on what it is. Sometimes they really knock it out of the park with some of these. Like the first Inside Out was amazing. Sometimes some of these Pixar movies, Wild Robot, like you said, some of these just kind of come out of nowhere, and it's like, holy shit, that was not bad.
And then they make Lightyear, where it's like, hey, you want to make Requiem for a Dream, but for kids? Lightyear.
Is that what that was?
I mean, it was just a depressing movie.
I never got around to it.
I was just like, what? You should never show your children this movie. It's so fucking depressing. Oh. It's just, classic Pixar wants you to cry.
Do they kill him?
No, they don't kill him, but it's just like he time travels and it's like everyone I knew is dead. It's just like,
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck am I watching?
What?
It's just, yeah, it's stupid.
This is a Toy Story spinoff?
Right. Where Buzz Lightyear is a real person. Anyways, I'll pass on Toy Story 5. Comes out on June 19th. So
probably same, but my kid might want to drag us to it.
True.
We'll see.
I might have to see it. Also, fans of Breaking Bad and Game of Thrones I guess they have nothing better to do, so they're engaged in a TV show war for some dumbass reason.
What?
You didn't hear about this?
Oh, is this about... I think I might have.
Yeah. So Ozymandias, the episode of Breaking Bad, Ozymandias from season 5, previously had a perfect rating of 10 on IMDb.
As it should.
Like for, 13 years? Yeah, 13 years. Perfect 10 rating. Now it's down to 9.8 because Game of Thrones fans review bombed it. Now, to be fair to Game of Thrones fans, this all started because Breaking Bad fans review bombed the top Game of Thrones episode on IMDb.
What?
So it's technically the Breaking Bad fans' fault for doing this.
Y'all got to figure your shit out.
That being said, I could care less what a fucking rating of a TV show is on IMDb. I don't care about that. So whatever. It was a 10. It's a 9.8. Who cares? You know what I mean? But it's just like, both your shows have ended. Breaking Bad ended 13 years ago. Game of Thrones, it's been 5 years? Like, it's been a while. Like, you guys could stop fighting now.
I don't know. This could matter. Maybe some kid in 50 years is going to look at the Breaking Bad rating and be like, maybe this show sucks. Because Game of Thrones fans review bombed it.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It was just kind of fun. But, like, what a loser thing to do. Like, you really have to have nothing else going on in your life. You know, like, I don't care about Game of Thrones. I didn't even like House of Dragon, but I didn't go write a review on fucking IMDb.
Could this be Josh doing this?
Could be Josh.
Is he one of those?
Could be Josh, yeah.
Sounds like a Josh thing.
Well, these are his two favorite shows. And he has always said on the podcast that Game of Thrones is better. And then I go, hey, Josh, how was that final season? He goes, it was fucking terrible. And I'm like, well, then obviously Breaking Bad's better. Breaking Bad had no bad season. Game of Thrones, you're telling me they botched the ending? How could Game of Thrones be the better show if they fucked up the whole ending?
Josh would probably get confused and review bomb both shows.
And like he'd go review a Breaking Bad episode, but just type about Game of Thrones. Like he gets, you know what I mean? He fucks it up.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. The last main thing I have, this isn't really about movies or TV shows, but I felt it was important because we don't have a video game podcast, but I love video games, and
same.
In a perfect world, we would have a video game podcast. But Bloomberg is reporting that Sony is considering pushing back the PS6 release date to 2029 due to the AI-fueled chip crisis. So aren't you glad you bought that PS5?
What? Wow.
And this is perfectly fine for me because the PS5 came out in 2020 and we still have not had that many games on it.
Yeah.
Or like great games.
It feels like it just came out.
Right.
Like there has not been a new GTA game on this console.
Right.
Did Red Dead 2 predate?
Yes.
Yeah.
Red Dead was PS4.
Yeah, because I have it on PS4. That's right.
Yeah. So, and you might be saying this, well, I have a PS5. I played a lot of awesome games on there. And it's like, okay, fair enough. Let me just say this again. They haven't had that many games on there that I will play. For me, it's like exclusive PlayStation games. It's Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 came out on the PS5. The last Final Fantasy VII game was a PS5 game. Fine. Okay, that's 2. But like for me, like 2 in 5 years, like I don't know. You know, like I'm playing Fortnite all the time. And it's like, fuck, I want to play something else, but you guys won't release anything else. So I just have to play Fortnite.
That, and we want to have some good years of being able to play GTA 6 on the PS5 we have now.
And again, like, what's going to be the upgrade from the PS5 to the PS6? Tell me, like, how can the graphics look any better than they do now?
Yeah. I mean, there wasn't a dramatic increase from 4 to 5, I don't think. I mean, it was better, but not dramatically.
The increase were load times. Like, load times on the PS5 are almost non-existent now. So, like, if that's what you're selling for the PS6, like, there's no more load times. It's just instant, which I can't imagine. But, like, PS5 is so quick now. It's like a second for video games and load times. And it's like, I don't know how else you could improve on this in terms of graphics. Like, you just got to get the games out there. But this is like the first year where, for me at least, we're getting a lot of cool shit on the PS5. And that's only if they're not delayed again.
Right.
But we've got GTA 6, hopefully, probably not. What is it currently? November? Probably getting pushed back again.
Nah.
We do have 007 First Light, which looks really fucking great.
Right.
That's coming out in May.
And that the Wolverine game, right?
Wolverine does not have a release date. So again, cross your fingers. Hopefully it comes out soon. Hopefully it comes out this year.
Yeah.
We also have Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, which, like, I don't know if you ever even count that because, yeah, it's cool, but it's still just a Lego game. Like, it's not like you're getting the next-gen graphics or anything. Like, they're Legos.
Right.
You know? So, I don't know. We'll see. I was, like, I figured that the PS6 wasn't going to be coming out soon because there's no need for it. Like,
Yeah.
you haven't even done everything on the PS5 yet. You know?
Yeah, wouldn't if you're Sony, wouldn't you want to try to get a little bit more out of this massive investment you made making the PS5?
Right.
Like, you haven't had great games on this console driving.
No.
I mean, they've still been selling systems because it's a PlayStation, but
Right. Once again, how have you not made another Arkham game? Arkham Knight came out in 2015. 2015. It's been 10 years since we've had an Arkham game.
yeah.
And those are like some of my favorites. Like, that trilogy was so fucking great. So, I don't know. But yeah, AI fueled chip crisis, just because like Google and other companies are just, we need all this shit for our AI stuff. And it's like, all right, you know, that's kind of what happened with the PS5 with COVID. There was an AI chip shortage because of COVID. And they're like, well, these, you know, that's why you couldn't, they didn't have a lot of consoles to buy at first.
Yeah, sure.
So we'll see where that goes. Hopefully some of these fucking games finally come out. Last thing I've got is Robert Duvall passed away at the age of 95. Rest in peace. I mean, at least he lived a long life. 95 is, you know.
He made a shit ton of movies. Do you have any favorite roles or movies of his?
I mean, Days of Thunder, which I watched recently. He's fucking great in that.
Sure.
He's really great in The Judge.
I was going to say The Judge.
He's great in the Godfather movies. Even John Q with Denzel Washington.
Sure.
He's the negotiator. He's great in everything. I mean, this guy's just incredible.
He really was. He made a great, like, after Westerns stopped being a thing, he made a great Western with Costner, Open Range.
Mm-hmm.
That was a really good one. And even when he doesn't have huge roles, he had a pretty small part in The Natural, the baseball movie. And he was amazing just in the little scenes he got.
I still need to watch that.
Yeah.
God damn.
I'll show it to you.
I'm getting nervous because Michael Caine is 92.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
you know, it's yeah. It's coming. And
It's coming.
fuck. I was watching The Dark Knight again. Of course. I mean, come on, look at this guy. But it was just like, oh no, it's coming soon. Oh, I'm not ready for this.
Yeah, I know.
It's like when he does pass, I'm gonna have to watch the movies in his honor. Of
You
course,
have to watch the trilogy with tears in your eyes.
I mean, I already do, but yeah, it's gonna be.
But they won't be happy tears, though.
No, it's true. I mean, when he's telling Bruce in Dark Knight, like, that's one of the greatest scenes. I'm like, He should have won Best Supporting Actor for that.
Yeah, that was really good.
And then, what were those two other British actors where they're like, I won't bury another Batman. It's like, you've buried Batmans before? I buried 15 Batmans. I forget their names, but you know who they are. Like you haven't seen those?
I guess not.
Oh God, they're so good.
Show me later.
They do great Michael Caine impressions, but it's two Michael Caines talking to each other about being Alfred and
oh my God.
and because in The Dark Knight Rises he's like, I won't bury you. I buried enough members of the Wayne family, but they changed it to like, I won't bury another Batman. It's fucking great.
That's great.
Sorry, go ahead. You're up. I'm done.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm guessing you, like me, miss great R-rated comedies, right?
Of course.
We used to get movies like
This Is the End.
old school 21 Jump Street,
Yeah.
Hangover, stuff like this. We just don't really get movies like that anymore.
Nope.
Well, I'm hearing some buzz about this movie that just premiered at Sundance.
Okay.
It's called The Shitheads.
Oh my God.
Great start.
That was almost a name for one of our podcasts, but go ahead.
It's got Dave Franco in it.
Nice.
It's directed by the guy that just made The Toxic Avenger.
Okay.
That came out recently.
Yeah.
Some of the buzz I'm hearing is it's kind of like a road trip R-rated comedy type thing, like the
Nice.
kind of raunchy shit that we would see in some of those comedies. So let's see. They're trying to find distribution, so there's not a release date right now.
Yeah, my big question is, where is this going to release? Because you can't put this in theaters. You'd have to call it something else.
Yeah.
You can't have shit in the title.
Yeah, they're gonna. It's either gonna have to go to streaming or they're gonna have to change the name of it for sure. You definitely. That's a non-starter for sure.
Oh, it stars O'Shea Jackson. There you go. Nepotism at its finest.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's hopefully that's good. Maybe I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
Two people that have hit rock bottom are forced to work together to transport a rich, troubled teen to rehab for a shady transport service. All right. Fair enough.
Yeah. So we can keep our eyes open for that one.
Yeah.
I've got a movie for you.
Okay.
Let me give you a premise.
Yeah.
Movie is starring Walton Goggins.
I'm in.
Yes, but there's more. He wakes up covered in blood, realizes his identity slowly as he gets his memory back, and he's fighting killers that include his exes and his best friend.
Huh.
And it's going to be directed by the stunt coordinator for some of the Mission Impossible movies and Inception.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Goggins killing motherfuckers.
That's killing his exes? And
Yeah, sure.
all right.
Anybody and everybody.
This is like the Aaron Rosa, the movie. One day he's just going to wake up and kill everyone.
Goggins killing motherfuckers. I am in. Because that might be me one day, yes. If you're a Rick and Morty fan, they're making a spin-off series. The president, he shows up sometimes. Keith David voices him.
Nice.
I guess the premise is he's handling shit that Rick can't be bothered with.
Okay.
Because, he's dealing with such crazy shit. He will leave other crises.
Right.
So I guess he's going to handle this.
Nice.
I hope they don't do the thing that Simpsons and Family Guy did where they just they start making too many shows and
right.
the quality just goes down from there. Let's hope they don't fuck that up.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, did you hear about Coogler making an X-Files reboot?
No.
Yeah, they're doing casting for it right now.
Oh, okay.
I guess it's just going to be like a full reboot. It's not going to be like a sequel series or anything. But dude, the guy that made Sinners making a Monster of the Week series.
Yeah.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
I am all in for that.
Sure.
Apparently, they were going to make. Do you remember the Gerard Butler movie Plane?
Yes.
Just a plane crash movie.
Right.
Simple, fun thing. It wasn't amazing, but it was a good movie. It was fun.
Yeah.
Apparently, they got to like 2 weeks before production was supposed to start, and he just decided he was out and he didn't want to be involved with it, and the thing just fell apart. Do you want to? I'll give you one guess what the sequel to Plane was called.
Plane 2?
Ship.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So he actually, Hold on a minute. So you're telling me he was attached to be in this film, and then 2 weeks into filming, he quit?
No, 2 weeks before production started.
2 weeks before. Okay.
So the rumors is that he maybe was not going to be in it a bunch. It was going to be more about Mike Coulter's character, the guy that played Luke Cage.
Okay.
So it was going to focus more on him. But I mean, Gerard Butler was a big part of it. He was producing the thing. And
I'm going to say, because like Gerard Butler has kind of just, he kind of has the same career as Jason Statham.
exactly.
Where it's just like, hey, you're in this movie. What's it called? Yeah, we don't have a title yet. But you're going to be in this movie, and you're going to go brah, 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 and you're going to shoot people, and you're going to kill people, and that's the movie. What do you think? And he's like, yeah, sure. I mean, it's an easy paycheck. You know, like that's kind of his career. So for him to like be like, no, I won't do this random movie that's just like all the other movies I do.
Look, I did Plane, but I'm not doing Plane 2.
Yeah.
That's a career killer.
I know I've said this before, but like I feel like he should still be a major star. The fact that he's not, you know, is upsetting because he's so talented.
He's really good. He just never quite got that one big, like we could have had an action movie renaissance. Like remember back when we had Arnold, we had Sly, we had Bruce Willis, we had Seagal, we had a bunch of guys. Gerard Butler and Statham, we could have had an action renaissance, and they never caught on that same way.
No.
They should have. They made great action movies.
Yeah, it's true.
Just weren't big box office draws anymore, I guess.
Nope.
Did you see that Fight Club? It's getting released on 4K.
Yes.
It's going to be out in May, but also there's going to be a one-night theatrical 4K release on April 22nd. Are we interested in this?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Did you see the Steelbook?
No.
Did you see what the Steelbook looks like?
No.
It's a bar of soap.
It's just a bar of soap.
It's a bar of soap. No, I mean, I like it.
Well, yeah.
I think it's cool.
Yeah.
So I might have to get that.
April 22nd. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mark your calendars. So Brendan Fraser, he's had a hell of a career resurgence. He's come all the way back, and he's choosing some good roles for himself. A trailer just dropped for his new movie called Pressure. It's a World War II movie, and it's about like the 3 days before the D-Day invasion. And they're trying to figure out like, how are we going to do this? Apparently like some storms are coming, and they're trying to decide like, do we do it? Do we wait? Because if we wait, we're going to lose the war.
Right.
But if we do it, we're going to lose all our boats and ships and everything.
Yep.
And he's playing Eisenhower in this thing. There's a pretty good cast with it too.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember the female romantic lead for F1, Carrie Condon?
Yeah.
She's in this.
Cool.
There's some good names in this, so I'm looking forward to that. The trailer looked really good. So I'd love to see Brendan Fraser's Eisenhower.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Love a good World War II movie.
Yeah.
And also, on more Brendan Fraser news, Mummy Returns, 25th anniversary re-release we're going to have March 27th. I don't think, this probably predated you, but I worked at the movie theater when this thing came out.
Right.
Of all of the sellout movies I saw, I don't think there was ever another movie that sold out like every theater, every showing, all day, like Mummy Returns.
Wow.
Everything was a packed house. It was like an all hands on deck dealing with this movie that whole opening weekend.
How did you feel about the movie?
Which one? Mummy Returns?
Yeah.
It was a bit of a letdown for me because the first one was so perfect. It was still pretty good, but I didn't like it nearly as much as the first one. Like if the first one was like a 9 for me, the second one was like 7.
How about that Rock? Anytime you mention Mummy Returns, you think of The Rock and that horrible CGI. It's so bad.
So good. It was so good. Dwayne probably went to the theaters. He was like, look how fucking cool I look.
What is that? What is that? Oh God. Yeah.
Amazing. And the last thing I had, this is just really something for you. I know you're not huge into reading comic books. You've read a few in your day.
Yeah.
But I've got one you might need to read.
Okay.
There's a new series coming out called The Horror of Godzilla.
The horror?
The Horror.
Oh, okay.
Horror.
Damn, I was so excited for a second.
Yeah. The Horror of Godzilla. And it looks like it's going to be like a black and white thing about the first time he invades Japan, and it's told from like a horror, like think the great scenes from Godzilla -1, like the good action scenes. It's going to be like a scary, like monster invasion take on it.
Okay.
So this could be a good one.
Nice.
That's all I got. That's it.
All right. Let's do some fan questions. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We got to do the what are we watching?
Oh, that's right. So I watched a few things. I showed the kiddo the Karate Kid for the first time.
Nice.
Been making our way through the classics.
Yeah.
He watches the whole movie, and at the end, he's like, I really like Mr. Miyagi. I'm like, yeah, welcome to America. Everybody loved Mr. Miyagi. Yeah. He already wanted to watch the sequel. I watched another favorite of mine. Whenever people ask for, like, what are some of your favorite cult movies or under the radar movies? One of the movies that's always at the top of my list is The 13th Warrior. This was directed by John McTiernan, the dude that did Die Hard and Predator, great action director. It's a Banderas movie. It's like nobody's heard of it. Almost nobody has seen it if you ask people, but it's a great action movie. It's really, really good.
Okay.
And I watched F1 again.
Yeah?
Yeah, held up great.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
I had already seen the movie before, and I get to the end, and I'm still like, Brad Pitt's gonna win! Brad Pitt's gonna win! It's just such a good fucking movie.
Very nice. I watched only one like new thing, and that was a documentary on Netflix. And I think it premiered elsewhere like a while back, but like Netflix just got it, and I saw a trailer for it, and I was like, oh, this looks cool. It was a documentary called Secret Mall Apartment. Have you heard about this? So in the early 2000s, in Rhode Island, like this small town in Rhode Island, I don't know, was it Providence? I'm trying to remember which town it was. It doesn't matter. A small town in Rhode Island, they were like, hey, we're building a mall. And apparently everyone in the town was like it was a very small town, like, you know, nothing major there. And they're like, all the people were like, what? Fuck this mall. We don't want this mall. We don't want your commercial bullshit. But they built a mall, and these college kids were like, hey, I found like this secret room in this mall that no one knows about and no one's using. You want to just live there? And they lived there for years.
Oh my God.
So the trailer looks awesome. I was like, fuck yeah, this is like, cause you think like this would have been like something we could have done in our 20s. Like, hey, let's just go live in the mall for like a few years, cause who cares?
Was this a one-off doc or a series?
It's a one-off. It's no, it was just like a movie. Yeah. Okay. So like an hour and a half or something.
That sounds amazing.
It did sound amazing. And then the movie was just all self-important assholes who were artists. Actually, this was art. And it was like, oh, fuck your own face. I fucking hated it. I thought it was going to be about these rebel kids that were like, yeah, fuck Leia, let's live in the mall and do some crazy shit. And they were like, actually, how can we make the world a better place by living in this mall? And it's like, fuck you. Yeah. Fuck you. Self-important fucking losers.
Yeah, fuck making the world a better place. Fuck those guys.
No, you would hate it. You would hate it so much.
No, I hear you.
Like most of the movie is just them talking about their art projects. I'm like, yeah, but get to the fucking mall. So little of it was about how they were in the mall. Like, yeah, it sucked.
Where's the doc where like punk rock guys move into that spot?
I know.
Give us the doc about them.
And they fucking make a rock album while they're in there.
Yes.
That's what I was hoping for with this shit.
People walking around the mall like, what the fuck is that music?
Yeah. Like they were constantly filming, so that idea was interesting. But then most of the film is just about their art projects that had nothing to do with this mall. Yeah. But like at one point they were in the mall cafeteria talking about like, you know, hey, we need to move some furniture in. And the main guy was like talking about, it seems like they're always trying to justify why they're doing this. Like, actually, it's for art. It's for art. It's for art. And then his girlfriend was like also involved. And she was like, I don't know if I can be a part of this. And like they broke up, and it was just like, what is this? This is the stupidest thing ever.
Oh boy.
So yeah, it sounded like an awesome idea, but ultimately these are just the most unlikable fucking group of people. And like, now they're in their late 40s and they're still just like smelling their own farts about what they did.
So do not watch.
Do not watch. It was a shame. Yeah. So that's all. And usually Netflix docs are great, but this was not one of them. So let's move on. Let's do fan questions. The Rizzler, help me out, guys. Been in a heated argument with my buddies over the funniest comedy ever. We've debated this for years now, and it came up again. I'm saying Step Brothers. One of my buddies is saying Old School, and the other is saying Tropic Thunder. We all agreed that whichever you guys debate is the winner. We have a decent-sized wager on the line. So before we say,
okay,
because I already know your answer, and I already know because it's the same answer, so we know.
It's going to be the same answer.
Yeah. It's not even close, really. I mean, these are all three really good movies.
I mean, to be fair, the other two are great comedies.
Yeah.
But
3, 2, 1. Step Brothers. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Step Brothers.
Absolutely.
Out of those three, at least. I mean, that's like your favorite almost period, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you're talking best comedy ever, it's got to be one of Step Brothers. Major League's got to be in there.
Yeah.
There's a few others.
Yeah. Like This Is the End, I love as well. The interview, but yeah, it's Step Brothers. So you win the bet, Rizzler. Congratulations.
Good job, buddy. We got your back.
Hopefully you won a decent chunk of change there. So, I mean, that's a movie where it's like Aaron doesn't like rewatching like a lot of comedies, but if that's ever just on TV and
every time,
it's just like, yeah, like you'll never get an argument from Aaron there.
It's the Shawshank of comedy. It's the most rewatchable comedy.
It's so great.
Major League also, I guess.
Yeah, it is. That's true.
The two of them.
Pop Culture Junkie. My wife and I have been watching The Pit on Hulu. Great show that takes place in a single 12-hour shift in an ER. It's funny, Eric Hamilton loves this show as well.
I've heard a lot of good stuff about this show.
I've never been a big fan of other medical shows like ER and Greg's Anatomy, but the show does a great job of developing characters you want to see more of, and it hits you in the heart on multiple levels and moments. Highly recommend. You guys discussed the new Masters of the Universe trailer recently. Any chance before the new one releases, y'all will do a watch along on Patreon of the original Masters of the Universe from 1987, starring Dolph Lundgren.
The Lundgren and the Frank Langella one. Oh,
yeah.
Man. I don't think I've seen that movie I must have been 8 or 9 years old. The first time I saw it, I don't think I've seen it again.
I've never seen it.
I watched a handful of times when I was a kid and just never saw it again. It was like, think every 80s anything you can think of. It was in this movie.
Right.
Lundgren was ripped for this movie.
And this was like shortly after Rocky IV.
I was going to say, it was either right before or fresh off of Rocky
2 years
IV.
after Rocky IV.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Rocky IV is what made him a star.
Right.
2 years after Rocky IV. Interesting. Yeah, that might be one we have to do one of these days. McMahon been shitting. I'm watching 2.5 Men for the first time now, and honestly, it kind of aged well. Most of the jokes don't feel flat. Does it really get shit after Charlie Sheen leaves? Yes. It loses everything once Charlie Sheen leaves.
I think that's something that I've lost is I don't think I can watch sitcoms and laugh anymore.
Uh-huh.
Like just something about the whole formula of Friends, Seinfeld, 2.5 Men. I just can't watch sitcoms and find them funny anymore. The Office is still good, but that's not really.
But it's not a laugh. It's not a laugh
sitcom.
track.
Yeah, it's not a laugh track.
I think that's the thing. Or laugh tracks are just dated now.
Yeah.
You know, I still do enjoy watching old Seinfeld episodes, and I still enjoy them. But I know what you mean. The laugh track is kind of weird now.
Seinfeld's probably the one of them I can still watch some. Mm-hmm. But yeah, talking the old traditional, laugh track sitcoms, they're just tougher to watch for me now.
It's just the laugh track in general now is just, now that we've gotten away from it mostly, it's kind of, now when you hear it, it's just awkward. It's like, why is there an audience there? Why?
It's super weird. Yeah.
Right. But yeah, no, don't keep watching once Charlie leaves. Ashton Kutcher, no, it's not good. No. Joey Von Doom, 2015 Fantastic Four was the first ever movie I walked out of in the middle of the film. to rewatch Age of Ultron. Wait. Those were in theaters at the same time? That's such a stupid decision.
Oh wait,
if that's the case.
Oh, was that the what was it, the Miles Teller one?
Yeah. Why would that be in theaters at the same time as Age of Ultron? I guess this was pre the theater business dying, so like everything was just kind of out all the time.
Yeah, you could have a bunch of big movies all coming out at once.
Then he says later in 2017 for Transformers: The Last Night, and then 2019 for X-Men: Dark Phoenix. Mainly because I went to poop in the theater for the first time. Dark Phoenix was walkoutable for sure. I should have walked out as soon as like they killed Mystique off. It was like, well, this movie's awful. I mean, it was so bad. Which movies were so bad that y'all just gave up on and walked out in the middle and never went back to? Also, I agree with KJ. More fun hogwash, less trash. Because, man, there's too much trash wrestling. All right.
Fair point. I can tell you, well, our answer is going to be a little different because some movies we watch for the podcast and we can't just walk out. We have to. But if it wasn't for the podcast, a couple I would have walked out on hands down. Avatar 2.
I would have, absolutely would have.
Transformers, Rise of the Beasts, the one they did with Ultron.
Yeah.
Those are two I definitely would have walked out of.
Yeah, Avatar 2 for sure would have walked out on. Rise of the Beast was at least stupid enough to laugh at, I guess, but ultimately they fought a giant asshole in the sky.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and Joker 2.
Joker 2 was, yeah. God. There's a lot. I don't know. I kind of stick with movies even when they're bad, but I think I would have walked out of Avatar 2. I regretted that shit immediately.
Yeah. That was a tough one. Mm-hmm. It was more tough because of the length. It was just so. It's like we're still here.
Yeah, I mean that's Avatar 2 is why we did not review Avatar 3. So.
Yes, yes, that's damn right.
Yeah, and Avatar 3 did worse than 1 and 2. So there's some hope that maybe they'll stop making these fucking movies.
Maybe no, because didn't it still make almost $1 billion just because it's an Avatar movie?
Yeah, but when it makes less than the others, that's not a good sign because now they're like, well, we see the trend. The trend's going down. So most likely the fourth one won't do as well as the third one even. Mm. So it's like, yeah, it makes $1 billion, but it costs $1 billion. So, I mean, it's one of those things. Roman's White Teeth, top 3 Pixar movies for you guys. Currently watching them all with my kiddo. She loves Toy Story, Monsters, Inc., and Finding Nemo. Mine is Toy Story, was 6 when it came out. Inside Out, and tied Ratatouille and WALL-E.
Let me look this up here.
Yeah, I don't know. I need like all the Pixar movies.
To refresh my memory.
So I'll say Toy Story as well. I'll say Incredibles. And then I need one more. I'm looking. It's not going to be Lightyear. I'll tell you that much. I guess Toy Story 2. So Toy Story 1, Toy Story 2, and then Incredibles, I guess, would be the 3 for me.
I would go... Well, it's tough because I like a lot of Pixar movies. It's tough for me to go 3, but I would go WALL-E.
Uh-huh.
I would go Inside Out. And I would go Incredibles. But if I was able to pick another one, I would go Ratatouille, I think.
You know what? I'm going to change that a little bit. Toy Story 1, Incredibles, and then Onward. That shit
Onward
was great.
Was really good.
That was great.
Like for those of us that have some dad issues, that was a really powerful one.
I remember like watching that. I was like, oh, what is this stupid fucking kids movie? What is this bullshit? And then I'm like, why am I crying right now?
I'm surprised you like that because Chris Pratt's in that thing.
Wow, he's in everything. What are you gonna? He's in half of these Pixar movies.
Right.
I don't know. No, Onward's really good. So yeah, there you go. Lana Del Rey Mysterio, do you prefer the movie or comic book version of these characters? Ooh. All right, we'll do one at a time. Green Goblin.
I mean, how do you not go Willem Dafoe?
Yeah, I would say movie.
Yeah.
Version. Tom Hardy Bane or just classic Batman cartoon Bane. I mean, how can I not say Tom Hardy Bane? That's the crazy thing, is Tom Hardy did an excellent job as Bane, and then he gave me the middle finger when he did Venom. But look, both Banes are awesome, but
they're both awesome. I'll go comic Bane because there's complexity to him. He has, yes, he's a villain, but he also at different points has some anti-hero moments, some good guy moments.
Right.
So I'll go comic Bane.
And then we've got Abomination, who later becomes comic accurate but goofy. And are you picky when it comes to how a character looks? Of course.
Yes.
Well, that's a tough one because Abomination in The Incredible Hulk was awesome.
Yes.
But then Abomination in She-Hulk was fucking terrible.
Yeah.
So if we're talking like Incredible Hulk Abomination, I would say movie version. I don't really know that much about comic version Abomination, I'll be honest with you.
I'll go movie also because that version of him in Incredible Hulk was very, very good.
Yeah. And you had Tim Roth playing him like beforehand, which he was great.
Fantastic actor. Yep.
Dylan, blind rank these foods you would eat as your last meal on death row.
Oh, this is right up my alley.
All right, first up, we've got fried chicken, mashed potatoes, and mac and cheese with a Coke.
Not huge on fried chicken. I'll go 4.
All right, 4. Yeah, if that was like chicken fingers, that would be tough to beat.
Yeah, if it was Cane's, ooh.
Right. A tray of sushi, a bowl of ramen, and 2 bottles of Sapporo.
See, we got beer in there. I do like sushi. I'll go 3.
Oh, you like sushi?
Yeah.
I didn't know that about you.
Yeah.
Huh.
Learn a new thing every day.
There is something I didn't know about. I think now I know everything.
Twister and sushi. Yes. That's the story of Aaron.
I tried sushi a couple times. I just couldn't get into it.
Well, the trick is don't do the raw fish.
No,
ones.
I didn't. No, I wouldn't even try that.
No. No, do the ones that have like avocado and cream cheese.
I did. I just didn't like them.
Like the fried shrimp in them or something.
It's just not for me.
There's some that don't even have seafood in them. There's some that it's just like straight avocado and cream cheese.
I'm done. I'm not doing it again.
Okay,
I didn't
Andrew.
like it. Leave it alone.
Okay.
All right. Where's that? 3? All right. We've got all right. That sushi's 3. All right. Cool. I know I'm going to get shit on this because most people like sushi. And I want to go to Japan. I don't know what I'm going to fucking eat. All right. We got a pepperoni pizza, fries, ice cream, and a Bud Light. The problem is Bud Light doesn't go well with ice cream, but I guess you can have it whenever.
I mean, how is pepperoni pizza not the ultimate last meal? I'm going to go 1 for that.
Fair enough. A cup of coffee and a Mounds bar.
5?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's not even enough. And then you save number 2.
Yep.
A large chicken parm sub.
Ooh.
Mozzarella sticks. Fried dough and a Sprite.
That's a solid 2. I like this list.
That would be number 1 for me, obviously. No shocker there.
I think this is exactly how I would have ordered this.
So Italian, 1 and 2.
Yes.
Interesting. How about that?
Yeah, crazy people, great food.
Crazy people, great food. That's pretty accurate. KJ, the episode named Ozymandias in Breaking Bad has dropped from its perfect 10 rating on IMDb after 13 years. What in each of your opinions is a perfect episode of any TV show? P.S. I think I can convince Aaron to watch Attack on Titan first. He seemed the most intrigued. Okay, KJ, real quick. I need you to respond to this first. Well, not that you're here. I looked it up. Attack on Titan, it's like 22 episodes a season, and there's like 7 seasons, man. Like, that's a lot. That's hard. We just talked about how hard it is to watch shows that have that many episodes.
I will add it to the list because I've heard so many good things from so many people.
I thought he told me like it was only like a few episodes, but this is a lot, man.
And I don't watch a ton of anime, but I do watch good anime.
The first season is 25 episodes. That's tough.
Are they at least half-hour episodes?
I don't know. I hopefully.
I'll try and chip away at it when I can.
Yeah. So he
But it's on the list.
He's asking, what's a perfect episode of a TV show?
Man.
So we've talked about this before, but the first ever episode of Walking Dead.
Yes.
That's perfect.
Absolutely.
That's just a fucking short movie, which is amazing. I would agree with Ozymandias. Ozymandias is a perfect 10. And there's probably other episodes of Breaking Bad that are perfect 10, like Face Off, the season finale of season 4, where he finally defeats Gus Fring. Like that's, I would say, is perfect. There's got to be some episodes of Saul that I consider perfect.
There's got to be a Justified episode in there somewhere where
I think the finale
where Raylan just fucks people up so much more than usual.
I would say the finale of Justified is probably a 10. That one is, they nailed that ending.
That was pretty perfect.
What are some of my other favorite? The Rehearsal, season 2. One of those episodes. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's tough. But what are some of my other favorite TV shows ever?
I'm trying to think, because my go-to was going to be first episode of Walking Dead.
Yeah,
that's one of the best ever.
For sure.
Absolutely perfect.
At least you got that. Andy Piccone, can we get a recap of the U.S. winning both Olympic hockey golds?
Yeah, crazy. That game was at like fucking 6 o'clock in the morning today or something.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see it was the first time they won the gold since the Miracle one back
really?
in 80? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's the first time. Everybody was losing their minds today.
The only footage I saw of it was AI making Trump the hockey players. And so it was, I saw Trump scoring the winning goal. And I was just like, well, that's probably the best clip I'm going to see of this game. Like, that's all I saw. I was just like, what? What am I looking at?
God bless America.
I'm going to sound like a bad American right now because I have not watched any of the Olympics.
No, I didn't see the game because it was crazy early in the morning, but I saw some clips and it was like, they're going to have to make a movie about this because the way the game ended, it was tied, went into overtime, and they just hit a perfect slap shot up the middle to win the thing.
Trump with the accuracy it was insane.
It's just, you wouldn't think with the size that he could move around that quick. But
he was checking people. It was nuts. Wow. Yeah, no, the Olympics and like the World Cup is when everyone is American for a little bit, where it's like, yeah, fuck you. It's like, fuck you, Canada. And it's like, what do we have against Canada? Is the Bret Hart feud back on? Are we doing that again?
Oh, and not to rewind too much, but another example of how movies can make life better and help us all. There was a movie I forgot to mention. We showed the kiddo Cool Runnings last night. And I'm a big sports fan, but I've been having trouble getting him into sports. It just doesn't seem to be super his thing. So we watch Cool Runnings. They go to the Olympics and everything. And we're kind of loosely talking about it after the movie's over and mention, oh yeah, by the way, the Winter Olympics are going on right now, actually. It's like, they're on right now? Can we watch? So we went and put on the fucking Olympics and he watched some sports.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
And then how long till he got bored?
Well, it was figure skating, so it wasn't exactly a bobsled race, but the point is, movies can help the world.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yeah. No, it's just funny to me how it's like, oh my God, U.S. won hockey, and it's like you don't watch hockey any other time but the Olympics. And
no, I was actually watching one of the games. It was like a week ago. We were at some brewery somewhere. And the U.S. men's hockey team was on, and they were killing it. They had like 5 or 6 goals against somebody. It's like, wow, I didn't know we had a good team.
We might have a heel turn moment on this podcast because the Rizzler commented on Andy's comment of the U.S. winning the Olympic hockey golds. Rizzler said, horse shit. So I think we just had a heel turn. Are you Canadian, Rizzler?
Oh, no.
Is the Rizzler Canadian?
I thought the Rizzler was a real American.
He is Canadian. I know, he sounds just like us.
I thought he bled...
He's Canadian.
I thought he bled Hogan red and yellow.
He's Canadian. Wow.
Might have to have some words, Rizzler.
Yikes.
You've been my boy for a while.
That's hilarious. But again, just remember... Well, I guess Rizzler probably is a hockey fan because he's Canadian, but like, you know.
Sure.
Everyone just pretends they're hockey fans and soccer fans when it's the time to...
Well, it probably extra kills everybody else when the U.S. wins a medal in something that we don't give a shit about.
Right.
Like if we win a hockey medal, the rest of the world is like, oh, fuck
I know.
you.
Yeah. It's like the women winning soccer.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what?
Right.
What? And it's like, yeah, the U.S. men will never win soccer because our best athletes are playing football, basketball, and baseball.
Yes.
Like they're not playing soccer.
Yes.
King Eid, I've said this before, but I've been rewatching old episodes of Dark Side of the Ring, and I really think you guys should do that as a filler until the next big show is out. There are some wild stories in seasons 4 and 5 in particular. That's not a bad idea. I mean, we do have to figure that out within the next couple of days, what we're going to do. I wouldn't mind doing that.
We could cherry pick some episodes.
The Plane Ride from Hell. Oh. We can get super dark if we want and do the Benoit one.
I was just going to ask, like, do we do that?
Do
we just feel gross? Feel gross while we're podcasting?
How do we not do the Benoit one?
That was a tough one.
That's an option. We might do that. We have to certainly figure it out soon.
It's not a bad idea because that was fun going through that one season we did.
It was, yeah. The From Undertaker recently watched Guns Up with Kevin James and Christina Ricci and was surprised to see Rusev as the main henchman.
Ooh.
What? Rusev?
Sure.
Sure.
Why not?
Also watched Team America and thought you should add the Kim Jong-il line, "Why is everyone so fucking stupid?" to the soundboard. Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
I mean, let's be honest. Is a Kevin James movie going to do better than Rusev? No.
I guess not.
No.
What the fuck is this? What is this? It looks fake. It doesn't. Why is she looking that way?
Kevin James is going like...
Yeah. What? I like how he didn't even mention like if it was good. I don't see Rusev. Oh, there he is. No, Harry the Hammer, and it just says Rusev as if that's his real name.
It's his name. Rusev.
Joey. Okay, we've got Rusev, Joey Diaz, Louis Guzman. Oh my God, Melissa Leo. Jesus Christ, she's an Academy Award-winning actress. Why is she in this movie? 5 out of 5, or 5.5 on IMDb out of 10. So, yeah, I don't know. After a job goes horribly wrong, a man who moonlights as a mob henchman has one night to get his family out of the city while keeping his dark secret hidden. Can Kevin James pull that off?
Well, I just watched an action movie with Kevin James, and I can tell you, no, he cannot. No, he
Which
cannot.
one?
Oh, that, what the hell was it? It's the one he did with Richardson.
Oh, yeah. Right.
I already don't remember the name of it.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
No. It was rough.
All right. That's all for fan questions and comments. So make sure you subscribe to the podcast wherever you're viewing us. Follow the show on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Hollywood Hog Pod and become a supporter of the show. Get all the bonus podcasts. Go check out our game show episode that just dropped at patreon.com/Hollywood Hogwash. And we will see you guys next time.